Thank you so much for being here. How are we all feeling tonight?
Let's go! Yeah. Well, I have been struggling a bit recently. Listen, that skit was kind of a lot, all right? So please like this video, because if not, I'll cry. I genuinely hope that you are having a better day than me. But if you are not, let's get out of this little funk together. Full transparency, I have been experiencing a higher frequency of my depressive episodes. I've struggled with depression and anxiety for most of my life, so I'm kind of used to this. And for the last few days, I've been in a very disassociative and floaty state of mind. It can feel very frustrating to deal with depression, and it's often combined with feelings of frustration and guilt and isolation and hopelessness. So the very least that I can do is try to show myself some grace. Depressive episodes can feel so disruptive to the routines that I worked so hard to build, and it can often feel like I am having to relearn how to be a human again and just do the most basic things. And I think what sucks the most is that it is so exhausting to maintain your mental health, or at least just try to keep it stable. It can feel like a lot of work trying to keep these episodes down to once a week or once every 2 weeks, but at the same time, you end up feeling like you're not really doing much at all. So if you feel similarly, I am here to remind you and myself that maintaining your mental health is enough. Even if it does feel like you're doing the bare minimum, it is not. How can we expect ourselves to do anything successfully if we're not foundationally okay? I'm feeling pretty okay enough that I'm wanting to take some initiative to slowly get out of this rut. Our plan for the day will mostly consist of cleaning, because truthfully, the apartment is not cute at all. Very, very messy, and it has my brain feeling super cluttered. Thankfully, Zach is running out and getting us groceries right now, so I don't have to worry too much about that, but I do want to clean the fridge before he gets home, because there's no pretty way to say this. The fridge smells bad. You know what I mean? It's just been a little bit too long since I have last cleaned it, so I'm getting that done today for sure. I don't really know too much what's in store for the rest of the evening, but I know that I want to include a little bit of self-care, because I want the day to not only feel like a physical reset, but also a mental and spiritual reset. One thing is that we are staying home today. Even though usually on my self-care reset days, I like to get outside and get some sun, I figured that I would switch it up a little bit, keep it more realistic. I don't really feel like going out, to be honest with you. So I know that's not unrelatable, and you guys probably have very similar days as well. So I figured we would have a relaxing but productive at-home reset. All right, so I am going to do probably the most dreadful thing on my list first, which is cleaning the fridge. Let's just get right into it. Okay, you know you're getting older when you find yourself down the buy it for life rabbit hole on Reddit, reading about bedsheet thread counts and Googling the difference between percale and sateen. Which is why I am so thrilled that Italic did all of the work for me and gifted me these beautiful, high-quality, resort-grade eucalyptus bedsheets. Italic believes luxury should be defined by quality, not logos or status. And to support this mission, they actually work directly with some of the same manufacturers as top brands, cutting out the middlemen and brand markups. This not only allows them to offer the same quality of products at a much more affordable price, but it helps support their mission of connecting consumers straight to the source, ensuring better quality and transparency, and making good quality items more accessible. Italic offers a wide curated selection of jewelry, shoes, bags, accessories, fitness gear, home goods, and more to help embrace everyday luxury in your home. And even if you have no specific needs on your list, I would still check out their store and keep this brand on your radar because of their incredible mission.
Hoy pienso en qué pasó y cómo me afectó las horas que pasé en aquel bus. No entiendo bien por qué mi abuelo distraído se bajó sin mí. Yo seguí. Acapulco no era un lugar para una niña de mi edad.
I have a confession to make. I've told you guys in the past that I'm not a big journaler, and while I do stand by most of that, for me at least, I don't really benefit from journaling every single day. I've come to realize that there was a little bit of a limited belief holding me back, that I always felt like my journaling really needed to be super inspirational or self-helpy. Aside from that, I also struggled a little bit with over ruminating on negative thoughts with stream of consciousness writing. However, I've always really enjoyed writing and creative writing while growing up, and I also have had my spurts where I'm really into journaling as well. So I know that deep down I want to write a little bit more. So because I'm not chill about anything and never relaxed, I of course did some heavy research on how to get back into writing. Honestly, if you have a problem in life, just Google it, like truly. And I came across some very helpful advice to just stop pressuring yourself and to lean more into creative writing, if you will. That's what I'm going to do right now. I am going to write a little letter to my younger self, and I'm just going to tell her and teach her how to get through depressive episodes, kind of like talking to myself about what works best for me during these moments. I think that it's going to be an introspective but still positive writing exercise. The other day I got my first hate comments, basically telling me that my couch was soggy and tired looking. I deleted it because it did make me upset. But I think I will learn to deal with that. In retrospect, it's actually kind of funny and I should have just left it up. I used to love art as a kid, and when I got laid off earlier this year, I got back into it as a form of just creative expression. Recently, a lot of my anxiety has been stemming from feeling like I'm just lacking creativity and originality. So I've been working through that, and I actually recently came across a video on YouTube, which I found to be so interesting. I'll be sure to link it down below, but it is essentially a video by Marie-Noelle Worm. It's titled The Power of Ugly Art, Creativity Exercise for Dealing with Your Inner Critic. I watched the video, I want to try it out. I feel like it's a really great exercise. I highly encourage you to watch the video and or partake in the exercise if you're interested in it, or you can do it along with me. But we're really just trying to let go of expectation and any attachment to the final product and focus more on just connecting with the act of mark making, as she says. I know that for me, when I was younger, I used to love scribbling and doodling. It was a very meditative thing for me to do, but I know that as we get older, we really ingrain this idea that we want all of our art to be representative of what we feel like we're capable of, but I find that oftentimes that really does hold me back. So I thought it would be fun to engage in this little exercise. In watching her video, I was thinking to myself the whole time, like, I need an objective though. I can't just put a medium to paper and do something. I can. I used to do it all the time to pass time in classes. But if you're like me and you need an objective, I would just try to do what she did in the video, and that is create a color palette that you feel like is really ugly. Scary, I know.
You want to hold it down?